Hey guys, Kev here, and this week on Beat at the Movies we're looking at The Man Who Invented Christmas, starring Dan Stevens as Charles Dickens. It also stars Christopher Plummer and Jonathan Pryce, and it tells the backstory behind how Dickens wrote one of his most famous novels, A Christmas Carol.
I've run out of ideas.
Are we in trouble?
No, of course not.
I have told you not to disturb me when I am working.
So the story is that Dickens is kind of out in his luck. He hasn't had a hit book in a while, and he kind of rashly agrees to write a Christmas book. And there's a great scene in the film where his publishers say, "A Christmas book? What's that?" Because I guess the concept hadn't really existed before this. So he agrees to write this book, and then we see that the characters that he invents start to follow him around in his real life. Most notably, Ebenezer Scrooge himself, played with aplomb here by Christopher Plummer. So the ghosts that he's inventing in his story start to haunt him in his real life. The film also tackles the relationship between Dickens and his own father, who was a man who was fairly reckless with his own finances, and the trauma that was inflicted on Dickens as a result of his dad being arrested when he was a child. So we see all of that play out and how it affects the writing of the book. So overall, this is a really enjoyable Christmas film for all the family, and it's perfect if you want to get close to the story behind one of the most famous Christmas tales of all time. It's played really well, and there's some really nice shots of Dublin, which acts as a stand-in for London in this film because most of the film was shot here. There's also some familiar faces that pop up, including David McSavage and some other people who you might find familiar as well. So it offers a really good injection of festive cheer, and I'm going to give it 7 black puddings out of 10. Now, next week we review probably the most anticipated film of the year. Yes, we're going to get in touch with our Force-sensitive sides as we review Star Wars: The Last Jedi.